Hey folks, before we get started with the video, I just want to say thank you to everyone that has subscribed to the channel and everybody that comments and likes and everything. I really appreciate it. We're over 4,000 and some subscribers now, and I am grateful. It's all because of you guys that I go out here and do this and get the chance to do this stuff, and I enjoy it. So I want to say again, thank you. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Leave a like and comment on any of the videos, and don't forget to turn on that notification. So I don't know when I get videos out sometimes, and sometimes they're not exactly on a schedule. So turn on the notification, that way you won't miss one. And again, thank you. Let's get to the video. Hey folks, welcome back to West Virginia Cryptids and Strange Encounters. Tonight I'm in an area called Barton's Knob. It's just south of Huntinsville, West Virginia. I wanted to come to this area for quite some time now. I've had a few people tell me that the nearby area, Gardenier, I think is how it's pronounced, is a pretty interesting place. I guess there's been some activity reported there, or some supposed activity, I guess you'd say. But I got here about 5 or 5:30 today, and some friends met me. We done a little bit of thermal work. We done some audio work, and just hung out and had a good time. So now I'm by myself. It's about, what time is it? I think it's a little after midnight. I'm sitting here by a fire, as you can see right there. Got the lantern going, sitting in a chair. I moved to a different spot down here by a pond. And what I'm doing now is I got the thermal set on a tripod. I got it Bluetooth to my phone, my other little phone here. And I'm just sitting and watching the banks, seeing if there's anything moving around the pond, and enjoying the evening. Listen to the frogs and feeling the breeze. It has definitely cooled off a good bit compared to the weather we have had during the day. I mean, it was pushing 90 today, and I think it's probably easily in the 60s right now, and it feels really nice. But I'm gonna hang out here for a while, just sit by the fire, see what I can hear. I got a recorder also going. Like I said, I got the thermal going. I'm not sure how long this phone will last. It's kind of an old phone. It goes dead pretty quick. But yeah, I'm just enjoying the evening. And if I hear anything, I'll definitely make sure you guys hear it as well. And here in a minute, I'll get up and walk around, and we'll do a little hike around the area, or a little kind of a stroll, I guess you say, not a troll, stroll around the area here, look down in the woods, and I'll show you where, what it looks like. Maybe we'll walk down by the pond. And I'll see you in a few minutes. All right, here's the area that I'm in. Here's I think this is the trail. There's a trail nearby, but my map or my phone on the GPS shows it on the other side of the pond. And there it runs down a little ways to another pond, circles back around, and then it leads to a third pond. Oh goodness, you can see them little frog eyes all over that pond. But here's one of the ponds in the middle of the woods that I'm going to sit here tonight and keep an eye on for a little while. And down this way, back in there is it's probably about another 100 yards, by what I can tell by the GPS or my Google Maps, that there's another pond. And then you can see here, this pine forest. It's kind of hard to see with the phone, but with all the light, and plus with the lights I got on, I don't know if it is right now, but earlier the Milky Way was like right above us. Stars were amazing. They were amazing. Got everything set up. Get ready for morning. Got the cook stoves out there because we'll make a breakfast in the morning. Yeah, here's Pine Forest, and it's kind of steep here. It goes a ways down in there. I don't know if y'all can see that very well, but kind of steep, honestly kind of creepy. But that's the fun part about it. Sometimes that creep factor is the fun part. There we go, here's a little kind of a better view. Kind of steep bank. Those aren't pine trees there, but there's a good bit of pine still back in there. I mean, is there Bigfoot activity here? I'm not sure. I haven't really had any reports come from this area. It was just hearsay that people say, yeah, there's some weird, strange things that happen here at times, or at least in the nearby area. And this is part of the National Forest. You know, it's public land, so why not come check it out? And there is the road that comes in. So tomorrow I'm gonna get up, go over on that trail over there, and I'm gonna try to get out to the other ponds. I tried to find a trailhead up there earlier, and it says there's a trailhead, but the grass is so grown over I couldn't tell what was a trail and what wasn't. But hopefully I can find it tomorrow. And here we go. Here, I just want to show you. There's the thermal sitting watching the pond. The camera. Got a recorder running. That's home for tonight. A little dusty from the road today, as you can see. A pretty dusty, gravelly road. So that's all gonna have to be cleaned off when I get home. Yeah, it's a nice evening. I don't know how much longer I'll stay up, but up for a little bit. Enjoying the fire. So if I hear anything or say anything, I'll definitely let you guys know. Well, I've been sitting here watching this pond, watching the banks for a while. You can see that's the dark spot there in the middle is the pond. And I know it's kind of hard to see from phone to phone. I mean, I can transfer it over to a video if I wanted to, but I just want to show you what I'm doing. That's the little thermal I'm using. Been a pretty good little thermal. I mean, it's not the highest quality, but it serves its purpose. I want to give a big shout out to Alex Petikoff for recommending it to me, and I bought it a couple years ago. I think it's really cool that I can Bluetooth it to my phone. Don't have to look at through it all the time. So I really think that's a cool feature. And I can operate it right from the phone with them controls right there. I can change the settings, through, let me see here. Let me show you what I mean. Set it back up here. I can change the different types of thermal I want to look at, like black hot, white hot, red hot. Not the greatest fan of the red hot one, or the I do like this one sometimes. I forget what it's called. The combined, I guess it is. That's the white hot. That's the black hot. But then you can also change the levels of brightness and degrees on, or contrast on it. I think that's cool. I can take pictures with it from right here. Video, click on it, start recording. This will take a picture. That there shows you a video that I recorded earlier. We thought we maybe caught some kind of something in the field or on a bank up on the, now you can't really see it, but turns out it was just a tree. Once the temperature started cooling down, it started showing up pretty well. Yeah, so it turned out it was just like a tree trunk. But yeah, you can just record right onto the phone, and it records right on this app. So I find that a really cool feature. Takes pictures also. Right here, just click pictures. Now it's just calibrated for some, I don't know what really that really does. But there's other features on the camera you can use to set, or you can set on the camera, I'm sorry. Sorry folks, it's getting pretty late and I'm getting tired. I've been up since about 5:30. And it's after 12:30 now. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Just hanging out. Checking stuff out. Listening. And tomorrow I'll get up and hike around. See what I can find tomorrow. Alright folks, I got the thermal pointing up the road. I don't know what I just heard, but I heard something run across the road. Most likely it was a deer, but I haven't seen anything. But something ran across the road up there. So I got the thermal turned on, recording, and I'll show you what I'm recording here. As you can see there's the road. I don't know what I heard, but wasn't anything heavy. Could have been a deer or something. But I heard something. If anything else, I'll be back. Well, folks, it is 1 o'clock in the morning, and I am beat. I'm ready to turn in. It's been a long day. Like I said, I got up 5:30 today. Went out and done some things, and finally got here at 5 to 5:30 after kind of debating whether I wanted to come or not, or do something else. But I finally made it. I got here. Had a good time. The moon's starting to come up over the, whatever you want to call it back there, trees. I know the phone doesn't do it justice, but it's pretty cool looking moon. Yeah, I think it's time to turn in. And again, that's home for tonight. Not the world's most comfortable, but it's home. So unless something else happens, I'll see you all in the morning. beautiful morning, and I slept absolutely great. Not a thing happened. I didn't hear anything. Nothing disturbed me during the night. It was just absolutely peaceful. So now it's time to get up, get some breakfast going, and get the day started. Well, that may not have been the best looking breakfast, but it sure was good. Now it's time to pack up and go see if we can find that trail. Well, folks, there is supposed to be a trail here. It's called the Strip Mine Trail, and I see no sign of one. It's so grown up, so thick. If there is a trail, it's long gone now. So apparently it's not a maintained trail. The campsite I stayed in last night is down over in that area. That's where one of the ponds is, or the one pond I was by is. The other one's out this way. So I may go back to that campsite, go down into the woods, down in the pine forest, and see if I can make my way to the second pond through it, because it looks like I can. So let's go back and do that. All right, let's see what we can find, folks. Looks like it's going to be pretty rough, still pretty rough. Trudge through here. Might have to get down in that area there, but man, it's like soft. Looks like a little swampy area. And again, it just might be too thick to go anywhere. I do think I need to go down that way. It looks like it clears off that way, but the pond is over here. All right, let me do some scouting here, see if I can figure something out. All right, I think I may have found a way kind of around it. I did not really want to go through the tall grass, mainly because, you know, ticks and stuff. So I'm gonna try to head down that way. But I did find this. It's pretty cool. Like some beaver activity. And that other pond that I camped by is right up over that hill. So maybe I can work my way down around here. Hopefully not get on any rattlesnakes either, so that'd be great to avoid that. Let's see what we got here. I don't think I'm too far off the first pond though. Actually, I think I'm kind of on the dam of it, probably the back side. I believe I am, yeah. So, I'm not sure how far this other one is. Again, more beaver activity. That's over this dam. Let's walk up here, have a look at the back side of this one. Well, here's the one I camped by, which was over there. I've not made it very far. Just kind of meandering around trying to get through stuff. I may not be able to get to that other one. You know, unless I'm bushwhacking forever. Oh, what do we got here? Oh, hat got stuck. Why is there just a random bucket? I don't know what that is. It's a random bucket with a screen wrapped around it. It must be some kind of trap or something. There's holes drilled in it. Anybody know what that is? Here, let me see if I can get a better shot. I have no idea. Yeah, I don't see me making it to that other one. Holy cow, it's so thick down there. Like I said, there's supposed to be a trail. That's the whole reason I came to stay in this area, is to hike that trail and go down to the other ponds and stuff. I'm heading back to where the trailhead, or the trail supposedly is now. But I still don't see one. Yeah. This is just torn up ground. Huh. Wonder why they did this. Yeah, I should be back right in the area where that trailhead's supposed to be. Yeah, I see nothing. Like I said, I really don't want to beat the brush, mainly because of ticks. That's the hillside I was watching last night with a thermal. So yeah, it has to be. We're back where I was just at a few minutes ago with the truck. So no trailhead there, or trail in sight. All right, let me take a look around. Well, there's the other pond. I'm not going to try to go down over that. That's pretty stinking thick. I'm just going to continue to go around here once I clear the trees, turn to my right, and that should be where the trail is. Or that's what it's saying where the trail. That's what, yeah. Sorry, folks. That's where the trail is supposed to be. That's where it's saying it is. So I'm going to try to get over there. Yeah. If I get down that pond. This is the trail. But yeah, doing what I didn't want to do. Get through the tall grass here. Or weeds or whatever you want to call them. Let's make our way around here. Grass is still wet, very wet. Again, here's a more plowed up ground or whatever they done. I do know they come in. Look at this. There's the other campsite. Oh, goodness gracious. I should have just stayed here. Should have just stayed over here and walked down the trail. Or where the trail's supposed to be. I wanted to get this done before it got really hot. It's starting to warm up already. Yep, I should just stayed at that spot. Just done a lot of extra walking for nothing. Okay, it's down in there somewhere. And I'm gonna continue along the tree line here. Looks like it's down over a hill. I wonder if I can get to it. Oh, there's a hole. Yes, I see it. It's way down there. Check out that view, folks. Isn't that awesome? I'm seeing a old T-post over there. I wonder if that's a trail marker. Oh yeah, that's a much bigger pond. A lot less growth on it as well. Pretty steep hill. All right, I'm gonna stop the camera here for a minute, pay attention to where I'm walking, and when we get down there, we'll take a look around. All right, I stopped for a minute because I can see kind of a fresh trail. Something's went through here recently. I'll make sure I don't stumble upon whatever it was. Wow. Yeah, this is much nicer. Curious to see what kind of, or come back and see what kind of fish are in here. I'd love to check that out. If there's any at all. My friend last night said there's the one up there, there's bluegill in it. He does know that. Yeah, that's a nice big pond. Awesome. Here's what I was coming down to check out, just for the heck of it. See if there's any spots where I can find tracks. There are definitely some deer tracks. Not sure what that one is, but not an abundance of places it looks like for tracks. It's all grassy around it. Definitely see that it has some sulfur runoff. But I did see some frogs and stuff, so that means it's clean enough to support some kind of life. I don't see anything that would left some big tracks though. Small deer, a couple bigger deer. That's all. I just noticed this. There was something got the mud stirred up right over there. Something went out or in fairly recently. Not super recent, but enough to get the mud stirred up still. I say there's probably beaver, maybe, because I haven't walked over to look at that, but that might be an old beaver lodge, maybe. I don't know. I need to walk over and check it out. It's possible that's what that is. Yeah, that's some kind of beaver activity. I can see the chewed ends on the sticks. Whether it's old or new, or sorry, whether it's abandoned or used, I'm not sure, but that's definitely beaver activity.
But I haven't seen nothing but frogs. No fish. Yeah, you can see it comes clear up here. The old lodge, or beaver lodge, I guess. Well, it's getting warm quick. A little bit ago there, well, it's still a little bit of a breeze, but yeah, that sun is hot. I'm a sweaty mess already. So I think it's time to head back toward the truck. Maybe go check out another area before I head home. But I'm not going to bore you guys with the trudge back up the hill and back to the truck. Yeah, I just don't want to do that. So when I get to the truck, I'll see you there. Well, I haven't made it to the truck yet, but I wanted to show you this here. This is where I was sitting last night with my friends, and we was doing some thermal work, watching this hillside all the way down through there. And at one time, we started getting a blip on the thermal right there, and I believe it was that tree. I don't know why it's that little tree right there in the middle of the screen. I don't know why it showed up on the thermal after we've been here a while, but it did, and can't explain it, but it did. Kind of had us excited for a few minutes, and then we kind of debunked it. So now it's onto the truck. I'm gonna go ahead and take the long way around instead of trudging through the brush and the trees there again. I'm gonna follow this road out to the main road, then go down to the other road. It goes into the campsite where I'm at. It's a cool area, very cool area. First time I've ever got to stay here. I wonder what that is. Why there? I can see an orange or pink marker ribbon up there flapping around. I wonder what that's all about. But yeah, really cool area. Pretty big area, part of the National Forest. I was only here once, driving around with my brother, and I decided to come up here and check it out. Well, I made it back to the truck. And as you can see, whew, it's getting hot. Pretty hot. I mean, it's not that bad, but the sun is extremely intense. There's no clouds, hardly any clouds, and it's just beating down. It don't feel bad in the shade, but in the sun, it's kind of brutal. Let me walk over here. Well, I think I've explored enough right here for today. I mean, I want to come back. I definitely want to, and maybe camp in a different area. I really like this camp spot. It's down off the road, next to the pond. I can keep an eye on the pond with the thermals and stuff, night vision. If anything comes near the pond, I'll be able to see it. I'm not sure if there is anything in this area. Like I said, I've not had anybody tell me, yeah, you know, we've experienced anything or seen anything. But I haven't really put out that I was coming here or asked anybody really either in the area. So I think I'm going to do a quick wardrobe change. Yep, I'm soaked. My pants are soaked from the grass and my shirt is soaked from sweating. So it's time to do a wardrobe change. And then I'm going to head over to Gardenier, or how you say that. I'm going to go check that area because I was told that's a very beautiful area. And I might just go over there just for some scenic views. Wardrobe change done. Tick check done. Yep, I definitely checked for ticks. I had a bad tick bite a couple years ago in Ohio. And once I got home, I found it on my back. And it wasn't fun. So I don't want to go through that again. With that being said, I think I'm going to go ahead and cut the video short. Or not short, but cut it off here. It's been a fun time. I really enjoyed doing this. I really appreciate everybody that comes and watches the videos. And hey, on to the next adventure. Where it may be, I'm not sure. We'll figure it out. I'm gonna go ahead and drive around, maybe get some scenic shots, check another little area out, scout it out, And I'll leave a little bit of that on the end of the video here for your guys' pleasure, viewing pleasure. So, see y'all on the next one.